Hey, welcome back. We're going to talk a little bit about how to use one of these guys, okay? Especially when considering that a lot of people have lower cross syndrome, and we've talked about that in previous episodes. That's where we have a dysfunction on the muscles pulling, and you actually get that from sitting too much usually. These muscles will pull really hard, these ones will be a little bit turned off, and as a result you'll end up with muscles pulling on the side and muscle pulling here in the piriformis, and that can actually cause sciatica. So let's show you how to use this guy for two of the muscle groups that typically are going to cause trouble. So that being said, you got one that's coming from the hip, kind of coming down at an angle here, it attaches right about here. That's the piriformis. You can use this gun in here. So if you have somebody to help you out, this is a little easier. There's ways of using this gun also by yourself. I'll show you how to use both. So you kind of go at an angle, like I said, from this angle up all the way down to the end point right here. You just want to get that whole muscle group, and it's kind of like a little bit of a triangle, okay? And so you just kind of go up in here. You don't have to dig in, you don't have to press with your body weight. You can actually just kind of let the tool do the work for the most part. You can put some light pressure on it, but you just want to go up like that and get that, because sitting too much is going to cause that muscle to push down on these 5 nerves as they come down underneath it, and that can cause the sciatica. So we're just going to kind of turn this muscle off. This is also what happens when the glute's not doing its job. The piriformis then acts and tries to make up for the fact that the glute is not doing its job, and it really just pulls hard. And so between this one, the piriformis, and then you end up with an IT band problem, and that goes and attaches all the way down here past the knee. The muscle group's actually right up in here. So you're gonna also do a little bit of massaging right up in here for the IT band and the tensor fasciae lata, because it hurts a lot. So that right there is the muscle band. This actually is usually where it hurts the most. It's actually on the tendon. And so you can kind of take the knee and move it while you're doing it. I'm going to show you how to also do that while you're standing, but this is something you can do for yourself. You can actually do this either laying down or on your side. If you can come and lay on your side and face me this way. You can actually have you do it yourself. Let's assume this will turn on. There we go. And you just kind of put the massage gun here, and you will actually move your own leg, just kind of like going back and forth slowly all the way up and down. This can be a little tender from place to place, especially if you do a lot of sitting. So you just kind of go up along this whole tendon group right here, motioning it, going back and forth, as much range of motion as you can get out of this, okay? So you can do it either lying down or you can do it from the side. So that is the IT band and the piriformis. Those both will twist your legs out, and that will cause a bunch of knee problems as well. So it's all interconnected. So if you want to use this gun right here, you can definitely use it on yourself, and you can actually go in here. I typically will use max settings, okay? So I'll typically use like a 30, and you can actually put it right here where I was talking about, on that piriformis, right about here, and you can walk slowly, just walk with it, okay? And so that's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna walk slowly with it and try and get the full range of motion. Range of motion is what you're after. You don't want to be doing like little robot steps. You want to try and get the full range of motion as you're walking with this. Even if it hurts a little bit, that's okay. Okay, so that you'll be doing that, and then you can also, again, you can do it on yourself. If you're going like this, you can straighten it out yourself if you'd like. You can lay on your side. You just want to get that full range of motion. And even my knees are tight because I've been doing a whole lot of heavy lifting just recently, so even my legs are tight. You just want to get that range of motion in here. But unfortunately, because we sit too much, these muscles will turn on, these ones are too tight, these ones are turned off, and the piriformis turns on. So you do need to do a little bit of self-care depending on the type of job you have. All right, guys, we're going to continue to show you how to use these guns, on how to do different various things. So keep watching us. Take care, guys.